What's that?
Oh, this type of camera, here.
Great, welcome everyone to Senate Education, Wednesday, April 24th, 4:08. We're very late coming off the floor, but I would like to at least we're gonna get back in on 887, but before we do that, let's have our discussion and vote on Secretary Saunders. So, that being said, if anybody wants to motion or comment, this would be the time. Senator Weeks.
Sure. I'd like to move the name of Zoe Saunders as our next Secretary of Education to be passed to the full Senate with a favorable recommendation from the Senate Education Committee.
Okay, is there a second?
I'm sorry.
Is there discussion?
Yeah,
Please.
I'll share I think that, well, first, I think we could have had a discussion before making the motion, but I guess that's passed now. But, first, I'm not gonna leave anyone in suspense. I'm planning to vote no, and I'm gonna explain my reasoning. But before I do that, I do first want to lay out that we've gotten a lot of messages about the fact that Secretary Saunders is from Florida. And I just want to say on the record that I think it's frankly improper to judge someone based solely on where they come from. I've been judged plenty of times for that, and so have my parents. And so, I'm just going to say that there's good people who live all around the country and all around the world. But regarding my rationale, I don't think, I left the hearing yesterday feeling like some of the answers were lacking. This obviously isn't an entry-level job. It's not a mid-level job either. It's the highest job for our education sector in Vermont. And I felt that, when it comes to the actual policies, legislation, I felt like there was a lack of substance there. Reasonably, I don't expect anyone to come in, having memorized all of Title 16 or the 2200 rules, but, we're in a place where we need somebody who does have ideas about what our education system is going to look like a year from now or 5 years from now. And actually, I was thinking this morning, actually, when we were talking about the judicial nominating board, and we have a judicial nominating bill in front of us, and one of the lines that we'll be adding has to do with an applicant's knowledge of the Vermont legal system and so on. And this is, and we hear from you're on the board too. We get magistrates, we get judges, and even Supreme Court justices, and I can't envision placing someone, as a Supreme Court justice with no real substantive policy ideas or legislative ideas. Well, they don't have legislative ideas, but I don't know if this analogy is working, but I just feel like if somebody's going to be appointed to such a high level position, there needs to be a deeper understanding of the Vermont system and plans for the future.
And just for your first point, we can discuss as long as people want. We don't need to close anything, so feel free to share the views. Additional discussion. If not, Morgan, why don't we call the roll? But you have a sheet.
Oh, no, I don't have.
Oh, okay, sorry. Well, we can translate it.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Want to call the roll?
Harwell. Senator Hashim.
No.
Senator Gulick.
No.
Senator Weeks, yes. Senator Williams, yes. Chair Campion.
Yes. So 3, 2. Anybody wants to present? but we can talk about that. Okay, we're just waiting on Miss St. James. Morgan, what's the word on Miss St. James?
She will be over in just a few minutes.
Okay.
So, you know.
That's right, okay, yeah.
Can you stay put? Stay, no,
I hope you're all here also to, follow our work on HB 87, is that part of it? Yeah. She's, she'll be walking. in.
Okay,
Sure,
okay, would you like me to just take us off? She gets to.
That'd be great. Would you give Senator Weeks Williams, sheet?
Yeah,
That'd be great.
Are we gonna